Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pixie Love. Today we're doing some r/fatlogic. Haven't posted in a couple days because it's been really busy. My nieces and nephews been over here and it's really hard to record when they're here just because they're loud, playful children. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's get into my favorite topic, which is fatlogic. If you guys do like fatlogic videos, make sure you guys subscribe down below to get more of this lovely content, because I do post fatlogics at least once or twice a week. It's one of my favorite topics to do, and it reminds me why I'm doing what I'm doing, and hopefully it reminds some of you guys why you guys are doing what you're doing to make yourself healthy. And with that being said, we're gonna jump into the video. Insisting that eating healthy can cure any condition is ableist. For some of us, food deemed healthy is actually triggering for our conditions and sensory sensitivities. We eat what our bodies can tolerate. If you can reach a peak of health by changing your diet, good for you. That's a privilege. Whew. From what I know, eating so much processed food and everything is actually kind of bad for you. And if your body can tolerate that type of food, you should be able to tolerate non-processed food pretty darn easily. That's why we can't go to a starving kid and give them a burger because they're not used to that processed food. You have to give them like grains and non-processed foods. Why on earth am I still overweight? I must be eating too much and totally lazy then, right? I mean, calories in, calories out, duh. Nope. Despite the whole fact that calories in, calories out theory is total BS and just plain irrelevant to weight management. Calories is just a form of measurement. It's a form of measurement of the energy you get from the food that you eat. Now, if you eat more calories, which is the energy, than you burn, obviously you're going to gain weight. If you eat less calories than the energy you burn, you're going to lose weight because your body has to get that energy from where? And that energy is the stored fat in your body. That's where the fat is. The stored energy in your body that you're not using. If you start using that stored fat, which you have to, you only burn the fat once you're not taking in enough calories, which is energy. How is that hard? I don't understand how that's hard to figure out or understand. And I am no scientist or doctor by any means. I used to like science class, but I'm not a scientist. But I can understand that basic understanding. Why can't you? Using weight loss to determine your health has shown to be a highly reliable indicator of your own fat phobia. Body size is not an indicator of health or a person's behavior, and more importantly, no one owes their health to us. We are all worthy of respect regardless of our health status. So here's something I do agree with. I do agree that people of bigger bodies should be respected no matter what. And they do not have to lose weight for anybody. The thing that I think annoys a lot of people is when you say that you're healthy when you're morbidly obese. Your blood work and your vitals and shit might be fine now, but in the long run, they will not be. Okay? That's just the simple truth of the matter. You might be okay now. Yes, but you will not be okay in the future. That's why if you watch My 600-Pound Life, most of the people getting the surgery are in their 30s and their 40s, because when they were in their 20s, they were like, oh, I was fine, I was healthy, I was just a little overweight, and they kept crumbling down this spiraling path to where they got to a point where literally you're not healthy. If you are healthy at 600 pounds, let me know. I want to find one person. Let me know that you are healthy at 600 pounds. Come get me if you're healthy at 500 pounds. Hit me up if you're healthy at 400 pounds. I doubt that you are. And yes, you're right. You do not owe anyone health, but don't go around telling everyone that you're healthy and that you're fine. No one is telling you that you need to lose weight. That's not what we're saying. What we are saying is that stop telling people that they are healthy if they're 300, 400, 500 fucking pounds, because it's not fucking true. Fasting and starvation are not the only forms of restrictions that make your body malnourished. Restricting your food intake by food groups and by calorie intake, and by counting grams and limiting your intake, may cause your body to respond as a state of desperation. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, but you're not gonna die if you're hungry. That is something I had to learn, that just because I was hungry doesn't mean I need to eat. I know that sounds really crazy for some people, but 1 or 2 days of being slightly hungry is not going to ruin your life. You're not going to die. Coming into the gym for the first time, I loved it. After my second visit, I realized it wasn't a good fit for me. 85% of the members in this gym are already fit. Mostly everyone in there looks to be a trainer with their muscled bodies. But if you're looking to lose weight and tone up at this gym, it would be very discouraging. I weigh 245 pounds and I feel like I was the biggest person there. Definitely out of place. Try somewhere better. I don't know what gym this is. This is going to sound weird. I do sometimes think that when you are starting to work out at the gym and you're not really comfortable at being at a gym and stuff like that, there are certain gyms that just aren't good for people who are overweight to go to lose weight. Like, for me, Lifetime Fitness. Now, I have friends who use Lifetime. First of all, Lifetime Fitness is so expensive. Now, I have friends who use Lifetime Fitness, and those are people who have been healthy their whole life. They are very fitness type people. And that's good for them. I don't think I could ever feel comfortable, even at my size, which I'm very comfortable when I go to the gym, in a Lifetime Fitness, because I would feel like everyone around me is just super fit and everything. That's just like, for me, that's like a gym for career fitness people. For athletes, people who are cheerleaders, people who just work out for fun, but they're already fit. Like, I think my boyfriend would fit in there. I don't think I would ever fit in there. Planet Fitness, however, is a really good gym for people who are trying to start out losing weight, just because most of the people in there are also doing the same thing. Not a lot of people go to Planet Fitness when they're trying to actually bulk up and stay in a fitness type of physique. So that's why Planet Fitness is good for some people. But sometimes looking at all those fit people, for me, is the opposite of being discouraged. Like, I guess I understand that, but like, if you can see all these other people who've gotten to the physique that you want, wouldn't that encourage you more? Or does it discourage you that you don't already look like them? That doesn't make sense. They're obviously in the gym and you're not. They're going to look different than you. I don't understand. You're going to see fit people at the gym. Okay, that's the fact. Try going at a time when there's less people. You know, a lot of fitness people like to go in the gym in the morning. Try going at night. Try going in the middle of the day. I don't think there's anyone at the gym in the middle of the day. I know you probably have a life or stuff, but just like, if you're discouraging for going to the gym at certain, like, depending on what time you go in, try going at a different time. If you have a 24-hour gym, if you can work into your schedule, go in the middle of the night. There's like no one there. You can have the gym to yourself. Counting calories is a dumb fatphobic scam. Once again, I've already said this in this episode. Calories is a form of energy. Fat phobia is normalized. That is why weight discrimination is legal in 49 states. That is why a size 16 is considered to be plus size, even though it is the average size for American women. That is why fat people are discriminated by doctors, which can lead to life-threatening misdiagnosis. I will agree with that last part. Doctors do not take you as serious when you are overweight. They do tend to blame everything on your size, which, like I said, it's extremely fucking frustrating. It is extremely frustrating. Like I said before, I had went to the doctors with literally pain in my heart, and they ran some tests on me or whatever, and it was like, we can't find any reason why you're having pain there. Maybe you should just lose weight. I understand I should lose weight, and that doesn't rub me the wrong way. But I am feeling an actual sharp pain in my heart, and you're just going to send me, who at the time was like 16 years old, home. And I just deal with that pain now. Sometimes it's really bad. But I don't see the point of going back to the doctors because they can't find anything wrong with me. Just lose weight. That's extremely frustrating, and that does need to change. Like, my grandmother, who was a plus-size woman, went to the hospital and was diagnosed with diabetes. They didn't find out that she actually had pancreatic cancer until she lost all the weight. So her diabetes was a symptom of her cancer. So they found a symptom but not the reason. So I do agree with that second half. Now, I don't know what weight discrimination is and how it's legal in 46 states. So that's interesting. But I did look up what a size 16 looks like, and I want to see it. So let's look at that. So this right here is a bunch of women who are a size 16. I think a size 16 is completely fine. I can see why they're technically considered plus size, but I would say that they are basically average looking women. I think they all look great. Mind you, I'm pretty sure these are all models, so plus size models always have a flat stomach and very curvy bodies. But these women are supposed to look more normal, and I can see that. You know, they're not as curvy, but their stomachs are still kind of flat. They're all wearing high-waisted bottoms, but I think they're all beautiful. Now, I found another post which shows a size 16 women with different heights, because there was a picture I saw that the average woman is 5'3". So being a size 16 at 5'3" will look very different than being a size 16 at like someone like my height who's almost 5'8", you know? So let's look at that. So the first lady is 13 stone, which is roughly, actually it's exactly 182 pounds. She's 5'10". That is a lot for someone who's 180 is my goal weight, and I'm 5'8". So 5'10", 4'10", I'm sorry, being 180 pounds. And you can obviously see she looks obviously a lot bigger than the other women, even though they're all the same pant size. So I'm just like, she's probably not morbidly obese, but she's definitely obese. She's pretty young right now, so she's probably fine. But like, that's being that height and being that size, that's just really big. The next lady is 10 stone, but she's 4'3". So this is the average height of most women in America. It's 5'3", and she is 12 stone. So she's 168 at 12 stone. I actually think that's a pretty good weight, but then again, I'm used to someone at my height. Once again, my sister is about that height, and she's at about that size, but she's not a size 16, which is interesting. And I think she's more in her lower 60s, but she's used to being 140, 135. She's in the army, so she's gained a lot of weight last year throughout quarantine, and she's not happy, but my sister looks fine. She's not a size 16 last time I checked. I don't even think she's a size 10. So that's interesting, but my sister's around the same height. Then again, my sister is also a lot younger. She's only 22 years old, and this woman is 42. Your body does change as you get older. This woman probably has kids, which makes your hips get wider just naturally. So obviously, if your hips gets wider, naturally you're going to go up pant size. My sister has no kids yet, so. But I think her weight is pretty decently okay for a size. It would make her overweight, I believe. The other lady, her weight is not known. She looks to be around the same size as the other lady. So we're just going to guess she's probably in her 160s, and she is 5'5", which is a little better for her height. And the last lady is 5'11" at 14 stone, which is 196 pounds. But she is, once again, almost 6 feet tall. I don't know what the weight is that you're supposed to be at that height, but she obviously looks a lot more slender than the other ladies because she's a lot taller. So this is what a size 16 looks like with different heights. I just wanted to look into that because they were talking about it being, you know, the average size. But you got to go in with the average height. So if we go with the average height, which is 5'3", which is the lady who was almost 170 pounds, I think it was 168 pounds. She still looks heavy set, but it's still average. She still looks great. All these women look great. All right. Wait, your 2-year-old daughter weighs 65 pounds? Yes, my daughter is very huge. Hope your pediatrician is involved with helping her with this because it is extremely dangerous for her health. There's a lot of nonprofits out there that can help you. Start Googling. She's actually healthy and we're just fat. It runs in my family. Okay. My niece, who's in the room next door, is 7 years old, and I think she weighs about 60 pounds. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's around how much she weighs. She stepped on my scale. I think that's how much she weighs. Or the 10-year-old is 60 pounds. I don't remember. One of my nieces, the 7-year-old or the 10-year-old, is around 60 pounds. And they are both healthy sized child. They both play baseball. Well, one of them plays baseball. The other one plays softball. They're very healthy, active children. We're outside playing all day, every day. Now that, being 65 pounds at 2 years old is ridiculous. I did read that it's double as much as an average 2-year-old should weigh. Your child is basically double the weight it should be. That is not normal. And if your whole family is fat, like you said, that means you're all eating horribly. And if you're all double the weight you should be, that's scary. Like, I get being a little bigger. Like, those women we were looking at size 16, there's nothing wrong with them at their size. Being a size 16 is not horrible. It's not bad. Especially from even the taller women. It's fine to be a bigger size, especially as taller as you get. But being 2 years old and being double your weight is not okay. I don't understand how you cannot be worried about that at all. Ugh, okay. Well, with that being said, that's going to be my last post, because you know how I feel when it comes to children. They deserve nothing but the best in life, and as a parent, if you're not providing that to them, fuck you. Okay? That's just how I feel. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. If you guys enjoyed my lovely voice, come back for more. There'll always be more. If you want to see my lovely face, you can follow me down on my Instagram, which is down below. I also have a TikTok. Hope you guys have a good day, and bye-bye.